I hated the idea of a morning routine prior to me creating one for myself. I used to watch the videos and just think, okay, well done, that's good. And the reason for that was because I felt like it took away the spontaneity of the day, any type of impulse, anything that you just wanted to do in the moment. I felt like doing the same thing over and over again every single morning, like it was dead. However, as time went on, I realized that I wasn't getting things done. Everything that I wanted to create, it could only happen partially throughout the day. The one thing that I did do religiously was get up and have my coffee and go to the toilet. That another day. But that was the one thing that I needed for the day. I needed to be able to get up, go and get my coffee and be in my headspace. But like I said, as time went on and I wasn't creating what I wanted to be creating, or time was running out and whatever else, I was just like, what are we going to do about this? And so I created my own routine. And I feel like what's different about this for me is when I had watched others' routines, it was really about the hustle and the grind. And so getting up meant following a pattern that everyone was doing, was getting up, journaling, running at 5 o'clock, don't go on your phones until whatever hour, you know, it was that, and that just didn't feel genuine to me. I still needed that kind of easing into the day. I still needed my coffee moment and whatever. Okay, great, thanks. Thank you, just in the middle of filming, so yeah, forgot to turn that off. Yeah, so basically wanted to create my routine that allowed me to be who I was without the hustle and the grind of it all. I needed to be able to feel expressive. I needed to have those moments that would come up for me to where I'd be like, actually, yeah, this is what I do. And so this is why I created my routine in the way that I created it. And one of the two key things I believe are really important and has allowed me to continue with this routine was asking myself two very important questions before I even got up. And those questions were, how do I want to feel today? How do I want to feel in my body? How do I want to feel as I move throughout the day? And how do I want to feel at the end of the day? And the second question was, what's my intentions? What intentions could I set today? What are the best intentions that I could set today to allow this day to pan out in the way that I want it to? And so my routine is really about before you get out of the bed, before you even get up and journal and and coffee and all of them things there, was to really set your mind in motions. And the reason why I asked myself those questions were because the first thing, when you open your mind, if you haven't programmed your mind from the night before, when you open your eyes, your thoughts will bounce back to what was going on yesterday, things you haven't achieved, things that you want to do, and it's very messy and it's very loud in your own head. So lying there, even before you take off your mask, your sleep mask or whatever, but lying there a minute before you even get up to even contemplate and asking yourself those two questions just allowed me, or asking myself those two questions just allowed me to kind of program my mind and focus forward into the day and forget about everything past, right? It just allowed you to have that clear focus into what you want the day to look like. And so me practicing that, and I still have the bits in where I make up my bed, get my coffee, work out sometimes, do the juicing and stuff like that. But those two essential questions just brought something different into my routine that was more about my life and who I was and what I wanted. I think it's important to kind of stop and go, what is it for me? Like, what am I working on? What do I want? What do I want to incorporate in my life? And create your routine from there. You see, I know what you might be thinking. You might be thinking, hold on, does she live in this dressing gown? As I come in the house, I want to be comfortable, so I put the dressing gown on, okay? Yeah, that's what I do. So yes, I am trying this YouTube thing again. I never stopped because I disliked it. I stopped simply because I wanted to refocus and get a better understanding of how it worked, or an understanding of what people consumed and in the way that they consumed it, and so on and so forth. In the meantime though, while I get these videos on a regular again, be sure to follow me on Azania Love on Instagram. And I now have a blog, or I don't know what you say, it's azanialove.com, coming very, very soon. See you there.